Baby is sponsored by Intermountain Health and the Utah Department of Health and Human Services.
We have Dr. Stacy Bank here. She is the medical director with the Department of Health and Human Services. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
There's a concern about babies being dehydrated. They can't say, "Hey, I'm thirsty."
Right.
How do you tell if they're getting dehydrated?
Babies do not communicate the way we communicate, so we have to be a little bit more in tune and paying attention to them. So babies tend to get a little bit more irritable, a little bit more fussy. One thing I would tell patients is to look at the amount of wet diapers your baby is making. So
Is
that's
it different than normal if
it
it's
can
hot?
it can be different
Okay.
than normal if they're getting dehydrated. So
Okay.
if their fluid intake is a little bit lower, if they've been a little bit too hot or overheated, that's something that you can look is just what the baseline is and if they've gone down from that.
Okay, then how many a day, or how do you keep track?
So average is about 6 wet diapers in a 24-hour period.
Okay.
So some babies are going to be a little bit more than that. Some babies will be a little bit less than that. Parents will know what their baby's average is, and if they go down from that, then that's something that maybe you can keep in your mind as something that maybe needs a little bit more attention.
And what can you give babies so that they stay a little bit better hydrated? You want them
So-
to just drink a lot of water?
No.
Yeah.
So 6 months and before, they should just, you can bump up their fluids a little bit of what they're already drinking, whether that's breast milk or formula in the bottle. 6 months and after, you can start to give them a few sips of water to bump their fluids up a little bit, or even some water-based foods like watermelon or cucumbers, something that has high density, to bump that fluid up a little bit. And if you're worried, of course, you can always reach out to your healthcare provider.
Okay, yeah. And are there any signs of dehydration that they might show?
Well, sometimes, like I said, babies will get fussy. If they're really young, it's hard to tell, and I think it's really hard for people to make that physical exam. You can always call your doctor. We look at, skin, we look at baby soft spots. It's different from baby to baby, but,
Yeah.
People complain that, or will say that their babies are sometimes hot or flushed or feverish, and that's always something that should be
And
evaluated.
they process fluids a lot faster than
Yes.
adults do.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thanks so much. Some great advice, things to look for as we're hitting some heat. And Lindsay, how hot will it get?